Good morning, this is Chris the Old Guy, and today I'm going to do a short video. I recently just went to a local card show in East Syracuse. I have some cards that I have hidden under a piece of paper. We're going to show them. I also have a piece of mail from Dollar Box and a piece of mail from a friend of mine named Sean. I should have in the second envelope, I should have all of my 2025 Series 1 cards, and then he sent me a surprise. And then I bought something from Dollar Box. And like I said, I have some cards from the card show. So I have some really good news. I just recently joined MLP, Major League Profits, and I'm going to probably be selling some medium to high end cards, hopefully graded. I'm going to be sending some of my cards to get graded as well. And we're going to go from whatever happens. Hopefully, we'll make a profit and then buy some bigger end cards. And then I have a lot of cards that I have to put on eBay for sale, as well as Collex. I actually met Sean through Collex as a trade. So I gave him about 22 cards, and he gave me 11 cards. And in the deal, it was about equal because he gave me a couple of surprises with it, and I completed my set of 22 Series 1. Now 22 Series 2, or 25 Series 1 will be complete from this mail. 25 Series 2 just come out. I just ordered that. I ordered a few extra other things. In this box right over here is what I put the 350 Series 1 in that box for the time being until I can put it into a bigger box at a later time. All right, with that in mind, let's see what we got from Dollar Box. I've got other stuff that I can shoot videos, but I'm going to do them at a later time. They're going to be coming soon. Got a bunch of stuff coming to the house. And like I said, MLP is going to be a big thing for me. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to put some collateral up. I'm going to buy some cards, whether it be baseball, basketball, or football. And I may, like I said, I may grade if my coach says that I can grade a few cards for my collection into that at a maximum of 10 cards per week or every other week. Put them on eBay, put them on a social media platform like Twitter or anything like that to get noticed and to make a profit. But not only that, to revolve the door where the money's there, so I can actually buy high-end cards that I want and grow my collection, and then show it off, and then maybe sell it on here or show it. And if someone wants something, send me an email, and we'll go from there. But that's it. Let's see what Dollar Box is. I enjoy getting the little cards every once in a while. The Dollar Box is really good for stuff. And they send a list. And here we go. Tim Raines, 92 Fleer Ultra. Robin Yount, that's probably Stadium Club. Brian Bello out of 2024. Andrew McCutchen, Red Foil, 99, 199. Alec Baum, 223 out of 223. Patrick Sonneville, Sapphire. Garrett Crochet, First Bowman. Yuki Kayuki out of 2022, numbered. Vince Coleman out of 500, I believe, is also numbered. Now, I had an issue on eBay, and I just can't believe it happened, where I bought a card, ironically, from Dollar Box, and IA made a double of my card on my platform, and I was listing it at 2 cards, and ironically, Ironically, the gentleman got charged shipping and handling twice. I tried to get it off and removed. I had on my platform shipping and handling, you pay, the buyer pays. You're stuck with it. But he still got charged. I don't think he got charged for the second card because I made sure that I contacted eBay. But there are issues you have to take and be well aware of in any platform, buying and selling stuff. And then I accidentally sold a numbered card of a Hall of Famer, two Hall of Famers, called Overreaching Battery, number 473 of Yadi Molina and Adam Wainwright, a gold card. And someone on eBay, ironically, is charging $15 for that same damn card. I mean, it's just, it's unbelievable what goes on eBay. But I'm going to see if I can find it. It's only a $6 card. The reason why I say that is I bought the dugout card of Trout and Ohtani, the gold card from the 2022 Topps. I bought that for $3. So there you go. I mean, people are overcharging for cards, and I saw a lot of stuff at the card show in East Syracuse that was overcharged. Someone wanted $900 for an Ohtani Heritage 2017, and that card is competent right around. I thought I looked at it yesterday at about 600 or 700. Now, keep in mind that was a PSA 10, so maybe the number's a little bit higher. Maybe it is 900, but I could have sworn I've seen it booking for 7. So we're talking high-end stuff, and I'm going to get into it with some collateral. I have some collateral now. I can actually be able to buy and sell some bigger end cards. So yeah, I will still work with the little cards because it's always a challenge to find a little card and grade it. And say you make a $10 card and you turn it into a $100 profit. That's what I want to do. Sports cards is my passion. Sports is my passion, and I want to share it. The old guy collector is going to actually grow his collection really quick within a matter of weeks, if not months. It's been a while, and I'm going to enjoy the ride, and I hope everyone else enjoys the ride as well. So, I'm being a little long-winded. Here's what Dollar Box gave me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 6. I bought 9 cards. It cost me right around 12. Wasn't bad. Tim Raines Fleer Ultra. Robin Yount. Brian Bello out of 24. McCutcheon Red Foil at 199. Alec Baum 2023 numbered. Patrick Sandoval Sapphire. Garrett Crochet, first Bowman. Yushi Kayuki, 2022. Vince Coleman, number 5 out of 500. Hopefully I didn't say that twice. If I did, I did. Meaning if I said it twice, saying the cards twice. But like I said, Dollar Box is very good for cards. So here's Sandoval. That one's not numbered. That's Sapphire. Garrett Crochet. Crochet is a good pitcher for White Sox. Kayuki. That's numbered 144 out of 2022. Vince Coleman. Donruss. Numbered 341 out of 500. Then we picked up Andrew McCutcheon, red. That is numbered. And I was surprised at this. This is 11 out of 99. I got a steal on that. That was a steal. I might even put that on eBay. Alec Baum, numbered 185 out of 223. Robin Yount, Stadium Club. I might have this card already. I didn't realize it. In the 2022, I got the 2022 Stadium Club set I bought, if I remember right. Then we got Tim Raines, Fleer Ultra. Look at that beautiful, beautiful picture of back in the 90s. I mean, just some of the junk wax is very, very good. Now, I had an issue. I don't know if I had said it with eBay. I mean, eBay is just a killer when it comes to, accidentally putting on a double card of the card that you're selling. I mean, I didn't do it. I think artificial intelligence did it on a relist, and basically I got chewed out from selling the card because the guy didn't get his card. He wanted 2 cards. He supposedly won the bid, but I only had one person to actually buy the bid, which was him. All over 99 cents. So I got a bad review. I got one bad review, but it's going to get removed. eBay assured me that it was going to be reviewed. And Brian Bello, 397 out of 2024. Brian Bello's a good pitcher. Very good pitcher. So needless to say, if you're using any platforms, social media wise, anything like that, you make sure that if you're buying and selling, that you don't screw the buyer and you don't screw yourself in the end, because it's going to end up biting you in the butt. I regret that happened to that man, but I can't fix it. But he just went off. People just, some people are just so cheap that they don't realize what happens. Those are the ones that, in my opinion, kill the hobby. But I'm going to go into bigger and better things if we get MLP in my wake. MLP with my coach, I'll be able to buy and sell higher end cards like that Ohtani that I saw at the card show. Am I going to spend that kind of money for a card? I would probably spend $100 or $200 depending on the card to the flip. If I knew what I was, if the coach said otherwise. Basically, we're not going to move $1,000 cards unless I have the cash that I can do it. And I'm ready for it. The transition is we're starting small, we're building up. And old guy is going to share his collection. He's going to, I got that email. If anyone is if there's a card that someone wants, send me an email. I'll send you my phone number. We'll talk, whatever. We'll trade, whatever you want to do. So here's the cards for my I wish you didn't put the Scotch tape on it. Just like this. Wow. Sean, you put a lot of tape on this card. Well, I got it. Just got to be careful in the mail. It's got to be painter's tape, people. I'm sorry to say, but it's got to be painter's tape. Just keep in mind, when someone does this, you got to be very careful. There we go. So here's what we got. I needed, for my 2025 list, I needed 16, 23, 16, 77, 124, 144, 163, 229, 248, 268, 291, 313, 314. So I'll still collect sets and build sets and show sets, but I'm going to try to actually buy and sell the high-end cards and the low-end, some low-end mediocre cards. And like I said, if there's anything on my channel, if you guys want it, just send me an email. I'll give you my phone number. We'll talk. We'll send. We'll do a transaction if that's even possible. I will have some of my stuff on social network, like the Topps Facebook page, or one of the pages that'll be on there for Facebook groups, as well as Instagram, and along with YouTube. I just got to get them up and rolling. Jacob Wilson, Richie Palacios, and we got Vladimir Guerrero, and then we got Ohtani, Ozuna, and Scherzer, or whatever you want to say it. Cody Bellinger. Carlos Rodriguez. Hoop Dreams, nothing but Giants. The Rays card. Then he sent me a junk wax card. I believe I have like 4 of these, but that's okay. I mean, I like the picture. I like reliving the past. The be past of Winfield and Willie Randolph. Jose Ramirez. Marcus Stroman. And we have Ke'Bryan Hayes. And then Eric Fedge. He must have known that I liked Yankees because he just sent me a Donnie. Wow. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the time. He must have known that he must be following me or something, because he does know that, with Colics I have, I said I like Anthony Volpe, Tony Gwynn, and I collect Don Mattingly cards. So there you go. And I'm a big Yankees fan. That's a nice card. Fleer Ultra. What year is this? Top Glove American League, Don Mattingly. Don's name has become synonymous with defensive excellence. The first base in the 93 season did nothing to change that. His 998 fielding average was tops among first sackers in the majors. It was his second straight year. He has led the American League in fielding. The 6th time he's either led or tied for the league's opponents and teammates all agree that he's the best in baseball during the 3-6-3 double play. He was a force for the Yankees. It's just unfortunately his back was a big issue and his career was short-lived. So now let's see what we got at the card show in East Syracuse. I will be going to another card show soon. I think it's this month or like the beginning of next month, at Cicero. It's a new card show that they have. It's not CNY Promotions. It's another MVU or something like that. They're putting the show on in the area. They do shows in Ithaca, Schenectady, Watertown. They're all over. So here's what we got at the card show. And I spent a total, I had to buy sleeves. I spent $30 about in cards. Jackie Robinson. Mr. Bobby Witt Jr., Mr. James Wood. A lot of this stuff I got in $2 and dollar bins. And some of it I could grade. You'll be surprised to see what I got. Drew Jones, Andrew Jones' son. Jackson Merle. I might even grade this one, believe it or not. I'm gonna talk to my coach. You know, the coach for MLP basically okays and not okays whether or not you want to send the card in to get graded. I'm taking a big risk by putting money forward to actually grade a card. Okay, we're looking to get 9s and 10s, nothing else. And sometimes, you know, if you take the chance, if you don't get a 9 or 10, it's okay. I mean, I'm willing to accept that. If it doesn't work in my favor, maybe I'll take my polish and go the lower end cards and do what I'm doing with eBay now with a sell on the lower end cards and take the chance of having that an individual like what happened have to pay, you know, shipping and handling twice. It's unfortunate that happened, and I'm still talking about it. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth that it happened. Acuna, trading card box. Trading card day. Mike Trout, trading card day. Tony Gwynn. This is is it a sapphire or is it silver? Silver prism. Ellie De La Cruz. I didn't pay $3 for it. I paid $2. I've seen someone grade this card, and I believe they got $1.50 on it on the comp. So this might be, I mean, depending on what I choose, I'm going to grade. And then this was a steal, an absolute steal. This, even if it grades a 9, I'm going to still make a profit on it. Acuna, I have this card too. Or do I not have this card? No, I have his other card, but this is the this is the update card. So this is to my PC. Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie debut. And then this is just gorgeous. I saw this and I couldn't help myself. Aaron Judge. What is this? This is a Bowman's. Is it Bowman's Best? Yep, Bowman's Best. Then we got a Alec Bregman, Houston Astros, Topps Future card. Is that what I don't know what set it comes from, but I think it comes from Sterling. Then we got Stryker had one of these in a gold. I wish it was kind of in a gold or a yellow, but I got another base for $2 of Jackson Merrill. Wyatt Langford. This is a high-end Wyatt Langford from Heritage, 24. High number. Jackson Merrill. Another high number of 24, Heritage. And then we go into a few. I'm not going to have a big collection of other sports. I dealt primarily in baseball and football. In baseball primarily, some basketball, some football, but my collection is primarily baseball. Kyle McCord, Bowman and Chrome. This is the gentleman that basically played for SU. Got drafted Philadelphia. We then picked up a C.J. Stroud in a case. This is a beautiful card. If I could get this graded, if it looks like it could be graded, I'm going to grade it. And it's his rookie. And the gentleman that I went to on one table, he gave me a free Tom Brady Contenders. Probably not worth anything. I don't know. Then we have Bryce Young, Fireworks. We have a Bryce Harper trading card day. I'd like to get the whole entire trading card day set. I think it's 12 cards for both 24 and 25 trading card days. And you know, when they have the kids go get packs of cards, they rip open and they get, I believe, a free card at a card shop. I think that's how that works. And then the last card I got was a numbered 29 out of 99 of Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence. Now, when I go shopping for football cards and basketball cards, I shop for the big boy names, the ones that actually have a chance at actually making some sort of profit, or they're actually hot players. At least when I say hot players, when their stats are pretty preordained from the beginning of the year. The gentleman that is the CAO of MLP has Eric Michaels has a setup where you buy your cards prior to the time of the season, and you make a profit going there, or you trade. You buy a card, you trade a card. Take a loss, maybe you don't take a loss. The bottom line is it's fun. I enjoy it. Hopefully, I'll develop the skills to be able to do it as a side business along with my job. Or maybe even do it full time. I don't know. But I've learned a lot of stuff so far, and it's just a learning curve. I almost picked up a Paul Skeens at the show. I downed the price from 175 to 100. The guy managed. I mean, I almost bought it, but I didn't have the cash on me. It was a beautiful Panini card. Paul Skeens is another hot player that, you can make an investment in, get a rate of return, if you're buying and selling. And that card of Ohtani was just way too expensive for me to even consider. I mean, it was a PSA 9 and he wants PSA 10 and he wants $900, And I saw it on comp. I think it was 7, No way. Anyways, keep collecting those stars, rookies, inserts, parallels, SSPs, SPs, numbered cards, anything that you get your hands on that you like, that you collect. Get yourself one of those steel cases. And if you are grading cards, I would suggest that you really take a look at both SGC and PSA, the Juggernaut, and go by your numbers and tell yourself, is this worth the time to grade if you're going to grade? Because you're putting money into taking a chance that it might not grade a 10. Everyone wants a 9 and a 10. You can sell an 8, but you're not going to make a profit versus a 9 or a 10. That's it for now. Wish me luck. The next thing I'm going to do, or next video, will be a surprise. Well, thank you for your time.